We got bananas in chat from B Barner, Yomantica, Ponybuts, Glyphin, Mr. Creator, Megalixar1, Al Sanders, Posuhera, Red Hoodie 23 says Derp. What? Spangle with some bananas. Also Jack Uabkuma. You guys have crazy names. Princess, thank you for the bananas. Eric, thank you. Jezza Chiv, thank you for the bananas as well. Thank you everyone for bananas. Siljamar, I never know how to pronounce that, with some fish. Just found a bit of fish in instead of bananas. So peeps, we're doing a live stream. Pre-stream music was 9 Inch Nails with... whatever that song was, it's their newest one. I think it's got that. It's 2 words. Something that, is it? Oh jeez, I've forgotten the name of it. I feel ever so bad. I've let you all down. If you like that song, you don't know what to go look for, do you? Well, 9 Inch Nails, new song. Hi, it's raining, which is disgusting. I'm going to go sleep in a bed. That'll solve all our problems, won't it? Ah, there we go. And there's that coal that I threw on the ground. I knew it! I threw that coal on the ground earlier. I said I'll be cheeky and I'll just throw this away because I can't be bothered to collect it. And I thought, that'll haunt you when you're live streaming. And then I thought, that's ridiculous. And... there we go. Picked it up. Less than, says Princess. Or is it Prince Sado? I'm not sure. I think it's actually Prince Sado. It's Less Than is the name of the song, yeah. And I've also got this weird feeling that I forgot to set something up for today's stream. Like, I'm looking at all my windows with the options and the things going on, and it just feels like I missed something somewhere, you know. Let me tell you what we're going to be doing in today's stream. I've got a list of things to do. And we're going to start off with some digging, okay? Continuing what we've done here. If any of you have ideas, thoughts, things you'd like to share about what we've done so far, feel free to put it in chat. Here's my thoughts. I reckon that we're going to cover this over with a block. Also, I don't know why I decided to build that out of just white. Like, it sort of felt like the option. So I went, let's do white. There's also like black and dark grey, which would be a lot more subtle, because this thing really stands out. That's something I want to change. X, make a mushroom red and white dome on top of the farm. Dodo, so I have to use glass, otherwise we would be loading another sub-chunk. Here is my rough idea of, let's grab that, and nope, this one. Here's my rough idea of what we might end up with down the bottom here. What would be the most? Probably spruce, and I don't have a lot of it. I reckon a trim like this, okay? I reckon it's going to be the floor. Something like this. I don't know. I just keep thinking that it's going to have slabs going alongside it. And this whole area is not going to be just stone. It's going to be decorated. But I don't really know where to start. I think I need to go onto the plot world server and do some copy and pasting from this world, and then just use world edit to replace. But one thing I'm pretty sure of is that this is too close to that. Hey, we get to see it in action. Johnny, do your thing. Kill it. Johnny 1. No, wait. 1? Probably Johnny a million mushroom 0. Spangle Boost says, oh no, spoilers. I've not seen the episode yet. Oh. Well, that's the thing, I guess. If you haven't watched the episode, it's all spoiled now. I mean, this was the whole episode. Try purple glass, says Cairo. I did actually try purple glass. I tried a few things to experiment, and purple glass was one of those things. And I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I didn't like it very much. Okay, we're going to use this side over here as a bit of a template. So I reckon this has got to come back a fair ways. I've also had some people say that we should use water from up above to run down into this basin. Thing is, you don't really see the basin, do you? Maybe that's something I could change. Maybe I could make the basin more visible. So Tanaru Rocks says, hey X, what is your favourite addition from the update? Which update are we talking about? The last one? Because I can't even remember what it was. 1.12 was in that World of Colour. we got a cheer, yeah. Large Monkey Banks has thrown some bits at me saying, I think making the centre glass a big milk bottle would look could be cool. I agree and disagree. There isn't like that kind of reference of object in my base so far. We do have a couple of faces up the top, but not an object like a bottle. It certainly would, you know, make sense. But I was planning on changing the white, and the white gives it that milk feeling, doesn't it? So I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feels like a good number. 5 happens to line up with that right there, so we've got a nice point of reference. And I reckon we should start our diagonal digging at that height there. So yes, we're digging and placing blocks today. It's Minecraft. We just had 666 viewers, says Dodos. It's a number. It's a number that people like to comment about, isn't it? The old 666. Unknown Gamer says, X, with you going to add tunnels coming out of the slopes in your base, what's going to go in them? Well, they'll link up to different parts of the base. Any projects that we want to do that we don't have room for elsewhere in the base can go over there. Do you know, I've been loving this base, and I'm loving the flow of everything coming together. It just feels like nothing that we've done in this area has stagnated, and there's so much more to do that's exciting, and all the new things that we're doing are really fun. We've got the biomes on the outside, I just can't wait. Yamantica says, X, is it possible to give Johnny a sword with fire aspect instead of an axe? It is not. The Vindicator doesn't have an inventory, so the way it's coded is the axe is just like an ability it has, as opposed to being a physical thing, or as objects are in Minecraft, technically not physical. It's like a number in a file that says this thing has that. Hey X, is today where the whole Hermitcraft stream, or was that last week? And I've got my weeks mixed up. 2 weeks to go. Saturday the 30th is the live stream day, so you haven't missed anything. But you're off by 2 weeks. Is it possible to put heads on Johnny like the villagers, says E1. I don't know. I don't think it is, because they don't have inventories, whereas villagers do. So that's the big difference. That's why you can put Fawn's armor on a villager and it'll, you know, attack something that attacks it. Because I did that episode last season. Who remembers it? Killed by a villager. That was the name of the episode. Guess what happened in it? Spoiler alert, got killed by a villager. CMD says, assuming in the previous episode you said you needed ways to transport the item drops. Why don't you use your stone pillars as item elevators? They would certainly be... actually, no. They would be kind of bad, because it just ends. Like, the stone pillar just ends there. I mean, if it were convenient to do so, I could hide it through it, but it just sort of ends there, you know? So Blaze Junkie has resubscribed for 18 months in a row. Thank you for your resubscription, buddy. I appreciate that. Hope you're going to enjoy today's stream. Goodness me, we've got a ton of digging up here to do. We won't do digging the whole stream, by the way. We'll hang out and chat for a bit. Get like a chunk of this done. Only took me like, now that I think about it, it took me like probably an hour or so to do all of that over there. So it's probably going to take us a similar amount of time to do all of this over here. Well, I was going to say it won't take long, but it turns out it might. Turns out it might take quite some time. Some zombies do have inventory, I think, says Papercat. Yep, zombies have inventories, sort of. They can pick up an item. That's their inventory. It's not very big. They can wear item. It's like they've got this and then that, you know? X, when's the next Fullcraft episode / stream, says Unknown Gamer. Good question. Streaming schedule is tomorrow. There's a bonus stream. We've had loads of those lately. We're going to be playing Minecraft Story Mode tomorrow. And then the day after that, we're going to do Gemcrafts. And then it will probably be Fullcraft after that. And I don't know if I'll stream Hermitcraft again that soon. I've got Sky Factory on my mind. I'm going to be streaming Fullcraft a lot. It depends. It depends if I want to do another stream on here. Like, streaming's about having stuff that needs doing, you know. And when you're first in the season, like in a new world like Fullcraft, there's a lot that you can do that helps you when you stream. So that's generally what dictates what I want to stream, is what needs doing. Factor Droid says, like my name, X. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's nice and easy to read. Factor Droid. Very simple. Skeleton, zombies, villagers, and player have inventory, says E1 on 1. Yeah, that sounds about right. But the villagers actually have 8 slots like this to pick up items, so theirs is slightly bigger. This shovel's alright, but what am I going to do with all this flint? You know, flint isn't used to craft a lot of stuff. Flint and steel? I mean, but you never need it in bulk, do you? Never need it in bulk. X, do more guitar videos, says MLG CN. I'm going to keep doing them at the same pace I'm doing right now. And I'm going to do that until the end of December. And then 2018, going to come up with a new plan for what I'm doing with that. Cool, we need a torch over here. It's getting dark. It's getting dark in this area. Use vein miners, says Enderic. Oh, I would love to. I would love to. Although, it would have to be careful because it could rip through lots of the base. Scalvern says, I'm surprised that Johnny can't even equip a better axe. Well, Johnny doesn't technically have an axe. It's like a feature that's been coded in, right? That it will pull out an axe and attack someone. But the axe isn't really there. It's just like a hard-coded thing as opposed to it's got an inventory and in that inventory is an axe. It's not how it works. Slow says Iskal raid. I don't think there's an Iskal raid because I don't think Iskal is streaming at this time of day. Iskal's probably not even awake at this time of day. So I don't know about that. I now have Wi-Fi X so I can watch your streams more often. Yay, says No. Awesome. Well, we'll be glad to have you here, that's for sure. The axe is in his hand, says Captain Wing. Right, okay, so when you see something happening in a game, there is code behind it that's making things happen. Sometimes that code will be, you know, Vindicator has inventory. What item is in the inventory? Axe, display axe, right? It doesn't do that. What it does is this. Oh, right, we're sort of here. It's this level. What it does is it just says, you know, Vindicator is now appearing with an axe and attacking, and then Vindicator is no longer having an axe. It doesn't have a place that it stores the axe or that the axe is referred to. The axe never breaks, and you can't change it because it's technically not there to be changed. Just part of his model, isn't it, says Val. It could be part of the model, or it could just be, I don't know, the way it works means it renders an axe in front of it or something. See, that's why Minecraft's a quirky game, because the way parts of it are coded mean you can do weird stuff, like those 320 block elevators, you know? Can you put a torch in your second hand? It's so dark. I can, actually. That's a good idea. That's some immediate improvement right there if I do that, isn't it? Finished making my tea, ready to join the stream, says... Is it Sretko Plays? I've got a cup of tea right here that I need to drink. Not a tea, it's a honey and lemon. I've got morning voice and I think I'm slightly under the weather. Oh, found a staircase that I've been using to get around. Why are you mining, says Manus. It's part of the digging project we've got going on down here. And bam, we got a noise in my ear, which I'll read in a second. I also got another resub. That is very lemony. When I put the lemon in, I said, that's too much. Link Sylvester has resubscribed for 12 months in a row. 1 year! Saying, wow, 1 year, watching while I work on a pigment farm. You now got a goldie face in chat. Isn't that ironic that you're working on a gold farm and you got a goldie face that you can spam in chat? Appreciate the support, man. Thank you ever so much. James76931 is here throwing some bits at me. Hey X, I haven't been playing Minecraft for about 1.5 years now, but I still pop on now and then, and I just saw you were streaming and wanted to say thanks for all the awesome videos you made over the past few years. Okay, so it's really annoying, like the text changes and then the text that I'm reading gets wrapped around so that it all moves. Where was I in that sentence? Over the past few years when I played MC. Hope you're doing well and keep up the great work. Cheer. It's actually really good honey and lemon right there. Thank you so much for the bits, man. I appreciate that you've enjoyed the videos and thank you for the support. And I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well too. The noises are rolling in. Joe Plain Jordan is here resubscribing for 7 months in a row saying, yay, 7 months. X, what would be your favourite kind of day? Favourite kind of day? A day where I get to play guitar from start till, like, what's the start? Dawn till dusk. Yeah, playing guitar from dawn till dusk. That sounds like a nice day for me. That sounds like a very nice day. I hope that answers your question, man. Thank you for the support. Spangleboo is here with a donation, noise in the ear, saying, hey X, why are you using cheats on the Hermitcraft server? In your episode 653, you start the video floating in the sky. You look like you are climbing around in some sort of blocky stone wall, but I see nothing there. I stopped watching in disgust. Hashtag big hacks. I wasn't actually flying around in the sky. I was just being a Minecraft pro doing crazy cool Minecraft tricks, you know. Can't assume that someone cheats just because they're really good at the game. I mean, that's just mean of you, Spangle. I don't know why you'd assume so bad of me. Oh, I feel rotten now. I'm going to go down here and grab a shulker box and start packing some of this stuff away. Thank you as always for the support, Spangle. Sorry for the spoilers. I did sort of think in my mind that it's a little soon. I don't know, I could have done Gemcraft this morning actually, now I think about it. And then done what we're doing now a little bit later. But whatever, I mean, hey, I chose to do this, right? So let's get that done. Oh no, I'm digging it down at the wrong height. Okay, let's dig this one up then. Yeah, it's a lot of digging to do. What I'm going to try and do is get this done all the way over to a corner. And get that pillar built from the corner. And then we've got like a reference. We can be like, right, this is what it looks like when it's at this height. And then we can make some decisions. Some decisions, peeps. What's your favourite brand of tea? Says Gub. At the moment, it's definitely everyday. Everyday brew. No, is that what it's called? Because of the meme thing, I've just forgotten what the tea is now. It's like they've merged, and now I'm not sure if it's actually called everyday. Pretty sure it's called everyday brew. That's become my favourite. I just find like you find one, you drink it loads, then you get kind of used to it, and you move on to another one. Because I really like my Lapsang Sao Chong, and now I've sort of gone off that a bit. Earl Grey at one point was just like, oh, this is the best ever, and then I hardly ever drink it now. Just need some variety, innit? Except I'm more of a binger, I guess. Cuplex says, dang, I keep on missing the start of the stream. I'm sorry, buddy. I can't help you with that. I do the tweets and the YouTube video and the Twitch announcement. It's never enough, is it? It's never enough. It's Everyday Brew, says Space VT. Yeah, that's the one. It's Everyday Brew with I don't know. I can't remember actually how the lyrics go. They're that awful. They're that awful. X, I've been terraforming shenanigans in your plot world, says Accounting Twitch. Thanks. I'm going to constantly refer to that world, not just for this season, but I think forever. Oh, is it full up again? Well, that was quick. That was very quick. I wonder how much meat we got to sim this thing now. Probably quite a lot. Eddie says, hello, 3 AM America. Wow, that's early in the morning. I don't drink tea. Sorry, even though I'm British, says Songa. That is quite alright. You don't have to drink tea. Although, I'm a little bit suspect that you say you're British and that you don't drink tea. It does sound a little bit odd. The God, thanks for sharing the lyrics. I'm wondering if I could convert them into tea-related lyrics now. Hey X, when is Mumbo ever going to be at a hermit gathering, says Dodus. I'm doubtful. It's not how Mumbo plays on the server, is it? Mumbo just comes on here, you know, does this thing and then goes. So I wouldn't get your hopes up. Can you do that plot world on MCPE? I don't think we're going to make a plot world on MCPE, just because I think like the majority of us who use the plot world or the admins etc. don't do Pocket Edition. So it doesn't kind of make sense to make a Pocket Edition server. That being said, like now that there's the Better Together update, does a Pocket Edition server therefore mean you can join like from PlayStation and Xbox? I'd love to know. Let me know in chat. Any future collabs planned, X, says Rosbert? Not at the moment. Not at the moment. Now that the busy season is in front of us, I become pretty self-reliant at this point of the year. Alright, so... Yep, that's done down to here. That's awesome. Right, where is the turning point is the next question. So we had 5 blocks was the number we went with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got to go, I guess, start here. 1, 2. Actually, is that correct? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's exactly on top of that. So that is where the corner is. And now you can see what we're going to be doing, peeps. We're going to be doing all of that. Right, that actually did not take, that was like 20 minutes. Cool, so we could get that done in probably less than 20 minutes. I'm thinking. 1k viewers, says James, thanks for letting me know. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We are streaming story mode here tomorrow. I have a early review embargo. Got contacted by a random company that wasn't Mojang. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. And they're like, do you want a review embargo thing? Review embargo. I'm just saying words that they've written. Like, I know what an embargo is. I'm not getting this right at all, am I? Like, an embargo is basically a deal where you say, you know, hey, you can do this thing, but under these conditions, right? And yeah, I have early access to story mode, okay? And there's an embargo, which means I have to wait until tomorrow to stream it, which is cool. I'm happy to do that. Don't turn into Mumbo and make farms every episode, says Songa. I try and keep it varied. I've had a really good plan with this base this season, I feel like. It's all been about, you know, having like a massive season-long project that you can keep interest in and is fun to do. And, you know, there's so much room to do different things in here. We can do aesthetic projects, we can do landscaping projects, we can do farms, you know. Like, I can keep the variety going, which is what I want to do. Ah, there's an elevator-y thing back there somewhere. So yeah, the variety is what I want to keep going, so it's interesting for me, it's interesting for you guys. And so we're actually building a farm in the next episode. It's somewhere here in the base, you probably can't see it, and I've also put a spoiler wall in front of it. But it's nice to be able to jump to doing that. You know, do a farm for an episode, then go back to doing some other projects. In fact, we built a farm this episode as well, so it's back-to-back farms for a couple of episodes. Then it will probably be working on the new biome before long, which I'm very keen on doing because we're really gonna challenge myself with a different style of building for that one. Derp counter should be 1 for digging the wrong floor, says Akis. What? Digging the wrong floor? This is the right floor. Like, yeah, this is... I don't know what you're on about. We're definitely... I'm pretty sure we are digging in the... If we're not digging in the right place, then I'll resign. I'll resign from YouTube if we're digging in the wrong place. I'll be like, oh, I need to go to a doctor, because I'm pretty sure this is the right floor. If it turns out it's not, there's something wrong with me. We've got a noise in my ear from the Mayhem channel. If you go to their channel, there's lots of flowers and cuddly bears, and also a little bit of mayhem going on, okay? Just watched your vid on YouTube, then noticed you were streaming, so I thought I would come and watch and sub. Oh, thank you for subbing. I appreciate it's a resubscribe, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you had a good time. Nebula says Asuma, capital letters. Exclamation marks. This must be of the most importance, but there's nothing else to the message, so I don't know. Asuma, what are your thoughts on streaming and YouTube, says Rugler. I'm gonna have a sip of my honey and lemon. Good. You were digging the wrong floor, says Cyclone. We've been on this floor the entire time, I'm pretty sure. I love your building episode, says Fructy Boy. Fructy Boy, thank you for letting me know. I do enjoy doing a little bit of building. What are my thoughts on streaming and YouTube? I mean, that's quite a general question. Let's say the question is about streaming on YouTube. I think YouTube just haven't really understood streaming culture. What streamers want from a platform. Their streaming service is pretty rough. poor chat, poor lack of features. Yeah, it's no competitor to Twitch, and their attempt to sort of integrate live streaming into YouTube's video on demand has been pretty pants as well. Although one thing I will say, it's done a really good job of promoting piracy, which is like a really strange thing. I don't know if you guys get this, but as a fan of Rick and Morty, I think all it took was one search on Google, because I initially watched it on Netflix, and then like one search on Google and YouTube caught on. It puts Rick and Morty into the search engine because it's a big and popular thing. I think all it takes is like one search, and then it's gonna like throw Rick and Morty at you. And so there are channels that basically live stream illegally Rick and Morty around the clock, and it hits the search terms. And because YouTube tries to promote streaming in a strange way, I often get recommended right now live, you know, new Rick and Morty episode. It's a live stream of like other Rick and Morty episodes. It's illegal to do that. They get taken down, but they just pop them back up. But YouTube's search algorithm just keeps pushing it to the top of the search thing. So yeah, I'm always getting recommended like illegal Morty and Rick live streams. I said it the wrong way around there. The old Morty and Rick. I don't watch Rick and Morty. That show's rubbish. It's all about Rorty and Mick. Rorty and Mick. You see what I'm doing? I'm being myself again, just trying to talk and saying all the words incorrectly. Jeez. Jamie says, Asuma, you're planning on making more automated farms in your base? Absolutely, yeah. There's going to be walls of farms going on around here. I'm getting to the point now where I feel like I should probably just throw away the stone. I've got so much of it stored up. I don't think I want to keep filling up shulker boxes full of this stuff. I mean, I don't really need it for anything. Or maybe I do. Now, I think at this point we can probably... Let's chuck some in there, throw some away. And let's eat some beef. The Creepster says, hey X, I'm loving the Fullcraft 2-modded server. Super fun to play on. I miss Sky Factory 3. It'll be back before long. I've just been playing other games and filling in the space with other things that I feel like I want to finish off, you know. And then Fullcraft has started, and we'll get back to Sky Factory soon, I'm sure. Okay, let's chuck that in there for now. So I said I wanted to start chucking this stuff, actually. No, let's not do that. Let's put everything else in there. And this stuff will get the chuck. It'll get the chuck. I was going to chuck it into the water, but then I realised that will just get collected. So we got noises in my ear. We have a new subscriber. It's Night Shifty. Night Shifty, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate the support. I hope you're enjoying today's stream, having a good time. Jelly Bob 2016 says, yay, half a year. What are you doing? X, thank you for your resubscribe. Appreciate that. Yep, it's half a year. We're just digging. Just chilling, relaxing, digging. You know, getting the job done. That job being the digging job. The job of digging. Let's see. Nebula Bob has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. It's September, isn't it? September means if you subscribe, if you're a new subscriber, you get 50% off for this month. That's not just for my channel. That's for any old channel you want to subscribe to. It is a, I guess, a Twitch promotional, a promotional pun. September because of September, right? Right, you needed me to explain that to you, didn't you? Timor2448 resubscribed for 5 months in a row saying, love your videos. Thank you for the message, buddy, and thank you for the support. Appreciate it ever so much. Sarsaw has resubscribed for 18 months in a row, a year and a half. Thank you for the wonderful support, man. I hope you enjoy today's stream. Have a good time with us here as we dig. Dig endlessly, it feels like. Asuma, eat some pooked cork chop. That's something I said, isn't it, in my episode? Oh. Counting Twitch says, thank goodness for the haste beacon and the efficiency pickaxe. Yeah, I know, right? Otherwise we'd be here a long time. This, though, this is what has been enabled by these sorts of enchantments and changes. When I first played this game, there was no efficiency enchantment, and like you mine stuff with a diamond axe, and each block took a while to mine. But it was brilliant when you first played it. It was satisfying. Now it's almost horrendous to mine at such a slow speed. Feels like a crime. Inferno Flames says, how are you doing, X? I would love to know how you get up with ideas for projects. I always get them from your videos. Yeah, I'm just one of those people that's, I guess, always thinking about things I can do, you know. So there's never a shortage of ideas in Minecraft because you can kind of like reinvent projects, do them in different ways, and approach things from different angles. So there's always something to, like, new to be done in this game. That's what I really like about it. Okay, so we're not digging away this at that height. We actually want to come up from down here now. Let's go with this section over here. Oh, your pickaxe is almost dead. Ender time, says Accounting Twitch. Thanks for pointing that out. I haven't actually had my eye on that at all. That could have completely got me, you know. Could have got destroyed. I've not lost, I think, a single. I think I've lost 2 shovels, but I don't think I've lost like a single. We can go statistics on this, can't we? If I go to items, times depleted. So shears, of course. Yeah. So, what did I say? I said 2 diamond shovels. I know my stuff. Look at that. I haven't lost a single tool this season. I've been super on top of it, keeping them all repaired and stuff, which is kind of sweet. X, do you remember the trash can at your furnaces? Use it for the stone. Oh yeah, I do remember it, but I never think of it. Well, that means that I don't remember it. I guess I use it, but I didn't use it on this occasion, is what I mean to say. Okay, there we go. Up to speed there. Let's dig it down to this height. Now we know what height we're digging to. What if down at the bottom you create a jungle type biome with the water coming down? Waterfalls, says Jake the Gingy. I'm not going to build a biome inside of this area. It's pretty much what you see now. There's going to be a central structure. I'm probably going to change the colour of the glass. Then we're going to have this big, like, I don't know what you call it, a plateau. No, you wouldn't call it a plateau. What do you call it? Like, it's like an arena of blocks leading down to this central bit. Hey, look, we can see the cows spawning. Impulse is online. Impulse does a lot of AFKing on this server, and I don't mind because he don't have any mobs in his area, it seems. I would have guessed that Impulse would have built like a cow farm or something like that, and so you'd expect that to be loaded while he's in his base, but apparently not, because it's not affecting our mob farm here, which is pretty cool. What block you use, X, says Talis Gaming. What block? What block do I use? That's a bit of a open question right there. Are we talking about right now? Because I'm not really placing any blocks other than stone. We're just doing the digging today. Yeah, Yo X, I challenge you to say my name right, says Kieran Gale. Is it Kieran? If it's Kieran, I need a high five, because that looked difficult, but then I went, no. Use the power of your brain. Use the brain smarts. What does it really say? Hey, look, we just did it all the way up to here. Cool. That's not so bad. Leia says, Asuma, Minecraft is your block. Sounds like England is my city. Minecraft is my block. Actually, that really sounds like that. By the way, if you didn't know, England is actually a city in America. So, and I think it's in Ohio where they're from as well. Which kind of explains that. But it is, like, the reason that they don't get away with that is because he's English, right? It's because he's got the English accent. And it just makes you think he's from here, and that he just doesn't get it. No, mate, England's the country, yeah? It's not the city. The city's called London. Oh, we got noises in the ear. Banana Doto has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it ever so much. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. By the way, while I remember, our tier 3 subs and our patrons, we are playing Hermitcraft today at 6 o'clock till 9:30. So if you are one of those people, join the Discord, and yeah, all the details are there for you. What are we on? 15. Wow. Okay, we'll put that one away for now. Cool Bob says, "Hey X, do you have any plans for those spawners?" Yeah, they're probably going to get destroyed. I think you're on about that one, and isn't there like one up there as well? I mean, I love that there's loads of them, but I've only found a few that are close together that are useful. Lady Ravencraft says it's 6 in the UK, X. Yes. Did I not say 6? Or do you mean it's 6 in the UK? It's 6 in the UK, peeps. Is Hunt the Hermit coming back, says Scalvern. No plans to resurrect it at the moment. I mean, we did have one planned at one point, but it kind of fell apart. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, those things go over there. Let's grab our toolbox and let's go for a fortune one this time. Okay, if we look over here, it's very dark, which don't help. I should probably throw down some torches. Mumbo needs stone, don't waste it, says Migakun. I mean, there's plenty of stone here if Mumbo needs any. If he wants to come over here and do some digging, you know, he can help out. Shift, click, drag was slow, says Talus Gaming. You can't, I don't think you can do that to throw stuff out of your inventory. We got a new subscriber with Amazon Prime. It's Jackto94. Jackto, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying today's stream. Matt Myers has resubscribed for 3 months in a row, saying I can only catch you live on the weekend because it's 3 AM in the state of misery. What? Glad you uploaded this to YouTube. Thanks. No problem, man. That's what the second channel's there for, so you can catch it over there. Glad to have you with us on this weekend day. The state of misery. I'm not reading that wrong. Missouri. That's the one I was thinking. Maybe it does say Missouri. Shouldn't there be like a U in there? Missouri. I knew it looked like an American state. But it says misery. Definitely says misery. Nebula says free here too in Minnesota. 3 AM in Indonesia. Now everyone's saying what time it is where they are. Let's play a game called Don't Tell Me What Time It Is Where You Are. Oh, every time I start on a weekend stream, it is always every message in chat is about what time it is. Every weekend. I find it so amusing. The conversation's always the same. Okay, we're digging to this point here. Let's get that away so we know where we're at. Sweet. Okay, that means this bit gets to go lower. Okay, literally every message in chat is now timed. So I guess I can't, you know, answer any comments or questions in chat because they're all about time. Lol Bozo says it's insert time here in insert place here. Is it literally every message? When you walk through the torch in the light environment, it was up to fine, right? But did you turn it on in the settings or did it just work for you, says the dude. Yep, it's an Optifine feature to have the light be dynamic and you have to turn it on in the settings. It's not hard to find, it's just in there somewhere. It's called dynamic lighting. You want to set it to fast. If you set it to... It's not slow, it's... No, sorry, you don't set it to fast. Set it to smooth. If you set it to fast, it'll look a bit dodgy. Oh. Oh, hi, ghost blocks. Rubbish. We don't like ghost blocks around here. I'm going to place a couple more torches up. Well, that was weird. Apparently I'm not placing a couple more torches. I've placed most of them down already, that's the problem. I won't tell what time it is in Finland, says Ronzi. Thank you for not letting me know. Inferno says, why not make time stand still so it'll always be the weekend and you can always watch a Suma? I mean, if you figure that one out, if you figure out how to make time stand still, good on you. Good on you. That sounds like some advanced, you know, some advanced stuff going on there. Can't you make a big pixel art around the farm like Cubs Galaxy? I could do. That's the thing I could do. I have a different plan in mind for what I'm going to build down here, but that's something I could do, I guess. X, what comments do you ignore? Says Kieran Gale. I don't know. I don't generally ignore comments. It's just that there's so many of them I can't read them all. Plus I like to waffle. You know, I like to have a waffle here and there. X, do you like Greece as a country? Says Akiscraft. Of course, I like all countries. There's no country I don't like. Or, you know, like, why would I have a reason to not like a country? We're all just people, right? Stuck on this rock, floating through space. Shouldn't find reasons to be mad at each other and stuff. Well, There might be genuine reasons, but you know what I mean. Not because of silly things like lines that we put in the sand. Sumo, I just got off work at McDonald's and I get to take home all the extra pies. Want 1 or 5? Says Space Jordan. I would just throw them in the bin. to be quite honest, I've never eaten a McDonald's in like... Oh, how many years would it have been now? Let me think. Probably like 8 years since I've eaten a McDonald's. And I am so glad that I stopped eating that stuff. Because it is nasty. It's not real food. Yeah, that's a long time actually. I'm glad of it. Gold Rush says X ignores this comments. Gold Rush is no longer a predictor of things. You got that entirely wrong, my friend. Entirely wrong. Right, we'll keep all that dirt, right? We'll save that for an Iskall prank. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, let's get all this over here. Oh, we just finished all the digging, actually, didn't we? Did we just finish all of the digging? And you know what, I'm going to throw away that one as well. Right. I think we did. Ah, so now we've got a little bit of building to do. And collecting blocks. So at that height, I've got to be honest, it's a little bit low down. But I think the difference between the two is that goes for further, right? So that's important. So that can go further up in that direction. Maybe another 5 blocks. And then it's just about how we connect it all to the top there. So yeah, we will end up going probably with this, but that was interesting. We'll put the pillar in and see how it looks then, because that's then going to be closer to the bottom there. It might not actually look that good. You know, there's always a possibility of getting it wrong. That's why we try these things. McDonald's is a filthy excuse for food, says Pony Butts. It is. Also, if you know anyone who's ever worked there, you've probably heard horror stories about health and safety. I know I've heard a few. X, have you come to Switzerland? Says William Holmes. I was in Switzerland earlier this year. I was. Let's grab... Aha! Oh. Didn't I just throw away some andesite? I need that back, please. Aha, we got what we need in here, actually. So we want some of those, some of them, some of these. Also, I need to make some mossy bricks. We'll do that another time. So let's make some regular bricks. We're going to have some of that. So those 3 get changed up between these 2 materials, and we're probably going to end up needing another stack of that. Is the meat in McDonald's even meat? Says Game Moder. It's nasty meat is probably what it is. I've heard of a McDonald's that serves lobster, says Swiss Pup. Really? I could tell so many MC horror stories. I thought you meant Minecraft, but of course McDonald's, isn't it? Yeah, Space Jordan. I've heard a few of those myself. The Toasty Fail says, X, I know someone who had a vat of hot oil thrown over them at a McDonald's. Don't eat there anymore. What? I mean, that doesn't sound like a McDonald's thing, does it? Like, you know, McDonald's company policy, throw hot batches of vat on people. That just sounds like some mean people working there. Actually, meat can be 40% meat, and the other 60% can be whatever. All right, I don't want to eat something that's 60% whatever. That's something I'm sure of. Pretty sure I don't want to eat that. How is the derp counter still 0? Says Guy. I'm just not in a derp mood today, am I? Clearly I'm in a pro state of mind. So what we're going to do is throw in the occasional one of those as well. Doing it like this, building it diagonally, I find is the easiest way to go. Yeah, that's all correct so far. Let's put one of you there. Oh, and regular stone bricks as well, don't forget those. Put regular stone bricks up in that space. Okay, random one there, random one here. Fill in all the gaps. My favourite burger at McDonald's is McRide. What is McRide? Jeez. I'm playing Minecraft while listening to a streamer talking, says Geraldos. I am too, I guess. Because I'm hearing my own voice, am I not? Jeez, that was strange. Law or says, are you ever going to do a face cam reveal? No, please stop asking. Please. I get asked it every day, it's kind of annoying. There we go. It's time for some organ music, peeps. Everyone loves to comment on the organ music. Let's go down a couple of blocks. Do you think you will use the new textures of MC or use a resource pack to change them back, says Harrow9. I don't know. I'm going to have to wait and see. Because I built so much from my base in this texture, I think I'm probably going to change it back and then just start with a new texture next season. But then I know it's going to like annoy some people who probably want to see the game played with a new texture, so maybe I'll like chop back and forth, but it's kind of annoying to have that in the middle of a season. Goat says, my favourite burger in McDonald's is the McWhere's Mumbo. The McWhere's Mumbo, eh? It's like a meme, that, isn't it? Where's Mumbo? That'll do, that'll do. And now that's kind of awkward. Oh no, it's not. Let's go down a couple blocks. When does the new MC textures come out? Says Tick Tick. I don't know. I got a feeling it's probably not going to be as soon as you think. Like, considering the amount of textures we've been shown so far, unless they're holding a lot of stuff back, only a fraction of the game has been retextured from what we've seen. So that could mean it's actually going to take a fair bit of time. Let's throw in a cracked one here and a cracked one there. And the rest can just be the polished. Okay, I feel like I'm going to make a mistake now. We should drop down here. Aha. It would be amazing if the new texture of Durite makes it Iskal's favourite block, says Thwedham. That would be genuinely amazing, wouldn't it? Although I suspect it's already his favourite block, you know. I feel like it's a front, because he hoards lots of the stuff. Have you noticed that? There's always these chests of Durite lying around in his base. I took some, and then he had like a load of other Shulker boxes that he just put back there and acted as if I never took them. I find that highly suspect. X, do you think Iskal? What? Do I think Iskal? Do I think in Iskal's voice? No. No, I don't. That would be strange. Right, now we're out of those ones. Let's get some more then. It's already starting to feel like quite a big bit. X, why do you do YouTube? I like your vids, says Dodos. I do YouTube because YouTube is fun. You know, and it's my job. So that's why I do YouTube. It's the Durite Destroyer, says Zach Pro Gamer. Now, I'm not talking about the Durite Destroyer. I'm talking about all those like Shulker boxes of Durite he has lying around all the time. Like, I took some, and then he just like pulled out a bunch more and put them back. I think he's got like an obsession with keeping the stuff, but pretending that he's you know, he hates it. I need to focus here. Don't mess it up. There we go. Right, we're out of stone, right? Let's go get some more. I know the new cobblestone texture gets a lot of flack, but I really like how well shaded it is, and it's seamless for tiling. I don't like it at all myself. It's, I don't know, it's just really sort of sharp, and what do I remember it looking like? I can't remember, but I wasn't a fan of that cobblestone texture. Looking good. We got a noise in me here from Gexu, resubscribing for 19 months in a row, saying, thanks for 19 months of derp, keep them coming. You inspired me to have fun with the game and share that with the world. Thanks. No problem, no problem. Which game? Are we talking Minecraft? That confused me. I got confused. Thank you for the support, though. I appreciate it ever so much. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Have a good time, all of that. Bam, there we go. Done. Right, so now when we take a step back, that one looks very nicely nestled into that space. This one, it just looks a bit too much, doesn't it? I think what we need to do is probably go for a mix between the two, or we do it at this height, but rather than it come all the way down to the front, we cut it off, and so there's like a bit of an arena down here. I'm not sure. We'll have to just leave it here and let it settle, you know, and after a while it should make sense. Slow says X, please metal in the background, hashtag metal. There'll be no metal on my streams because of copyright and all of that kind of stuff, you know. 7. Oh yeah, 7. That's why I said 7, because that's the number of the box. That's pretty good that I remembered that. I confused myself. Why are you saying 7? That doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, that's why you're saying 7. Okay, so we filled up a couple of the shulker boxes for the junk. It's time to pick up some of this stuff and move on to another job. We've got to do more digging, people. That's what my streams are about, you know. If you didn't want to watch some digging, why did you come here? I'm going to need some new rockets as well. Got to make sure to get some rockets. Otherwise, I might end up being stuck down here. I like the idea of adding a ledge. Then you can add gaps every other block along the edge, says Swiss Pitblock. I was thinking more of having a ledge with like some openings, like tunnels, like a gladiator arena. I guess would kind of be it. Asuma, can you say hi to Malaysian fans? Hi to Malaysian fans! Courtesy of Joker Nick. Hi to fans all around the world, I guess. Leah says, can you dig it? Classic Warriors. Love that movie. Ah, gunpowder. And let's make some rockets with it. It's actually even going to be enough. One short. Terrible. Dreadful. Appalling. Okay, that'll keep me going for now. Okay, I'm going to drink some more honey and lemon. You really need a sugarcane farm, says Alex Drango. You just see my sugarcane farm? It took me ages to build that thing. The Toasty Veil says, Suma, do you have any suggestions for music that is similar to Igor? I love the style and want more that is like that. Igor's pretty unique. I mean, if you want similar feels, you can go look and listen to the independent sounds. Like there's lots of breakbeat glitch out there that you could listen to. Did I pick up the? I didn't pick up the ender chest. Do you know what? For now though, I'll just pinch one from here. There's also a lot of broke out there you could go listen to as well. So you could do things that way. But the two together, I think Igor's pretty unique. What have I got on my list here? Right, I've done one of 5 things. Yeah, so we'll go do this next one and then come back here and do some other bits and bobs. When the Hermitcraft 5 started, says Vista. I mean, like, that's a great way to end a sentence. When the Hermitcraft 5 started. Silence. I'd like to know where you were going. That I'm a big fan. Says, do you watch Game of Thrones? I do. I feel like the best of it's past now. Season 7, on reflection, not so great. And yeah, I don't think the show's going to wrap up very well. I think they're going to go the usual route of giving you the happy ending, something like that. Like, wouldn't it have been great if they'd just been completely overwhelmed by the undead, which is like they've set them up to be pretty powerful, and considering that the show loves to kill heroes and not let the good guys win, I really wish they'd have just, you know, killed off the main characters and ended it. To be quite honest, like, that's what I like about the show, is that it does the things you don't expect and that they're not supposed to. So, for once, can we have a show that just concludes with the good guys losing, you know? You know, like the ice dragon comes over the wall and just kills them all in the first episode, and it's like, that's it, see you later. The books are way better, says Jay. I imagine so. I've sort of been a bit tempted. I don't have time to read the books, but I am kind of curious and thinking, oh, there's some books I'd like to read. Great, I didn't bring a bed with me. And now I'm annoyed. I wonder if there's any sheep in this area. Probably not. It's all sand. Spiders for string. Oh wait a minute, I've got an ender chest with me. Wait, this is easier than I'm thinking it is. We need, yep, some logs and some walls. Should really put a bed in one of those ender chests. In fact, I thought I did that at one point. Yeah, let's make a classic red bed. So it looks like it's an old one. But secretly we all know it's not. Books are always better than movies, says Castor Christie. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I wouldn't put down an always rule. Okay, let's sleep in the beds. Theatre mode is sick, and I like hermits, says Me Wiggles. Oh, I'm glad you like the theatre mode and the hermits. Let's open this thing. Right, I'm pretty sure I did this once. There you go. So now we've always got a bed on hand in the ender chest. And that, peeps, is why you use shulker boxes with an ender chest. Make the solutions as you encounter the problems. That sounds really fancy. I should... Ow! We'd gone so far without a derp. So far. Will X ever make a stream without a derp? Probably not. Probably not. Harmony Cookie Clicker, says Matt. Yeah, it is pretty cooker click. Words. I'll give up. I've officially given up on whatever I was saying. Right. Next mission is to gather lots of sandstone. I don't think or know if I needed sand as well at this point. Like, I always get some because it's good to have some, right? But I don't know if I actually really needed sand, but we'll take the sandstone. Cool, there's a lot of it. We've come to the right place for sandstone, haven't we? Zedaf says morning. Hi. Hi, Zedaf. It is the morning. Monkey Mode is here for donation, saying a galleon of tea for Mr. Exuma Void with a love heart there. Thank you so much for the support, man. I appreciate that, of course. And, yeah, thank you. I have actually got tons of tea. I brought some more the other day, people. I'm so bad. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I finally found where they sell cherry bakewell tea and salted caramel tea. And so I got some. I haven't drunk any yet because I decided I should probably finish up some other packets of tea that I've got lying around first. I've got like 10 or 12 different boxes of tea at this point. Oh, it's ridiculous. I've got a problem, peeps. I've got a problem. It's called tea addiction, okay? keep boiling up the kettle. That's pretty dark. Oh no. Oh no. X, since you're a tea expert, never claimed I was a tea expert, well, I am British, I guess, so there you go. What tea could you recommend when you have a sore throat? Oh, I got a herbal Chinese, I guess you call it a syrup or a tea, that someone told me that voice actors use, and it's been really helpful. Honey and lemon is a good one for a sore throat. Any hot drink in general that isn't strong is probably going to just soothe your throat a little bit. But traditional teas I don't think are particularly great for sore throats. You know, it's more specialist stuff, I guess you could say. Your silky pick broke, says Accounting Twitch. It didn't break. We just put it away. We stopped using it. Are you drowning in tea bags, says a free cart. Technically, yes. There's definitely a lot of them. And there's more in the cupboard now that I think about it. I've got a tea cupboard as well. Why do you need sandstone, says Armour, for sandstone related projects that I'm working on, you know? It's just a material that I need for building right now. I love this song. This is 2009. So going back a few years, oh my god, almost 10 years old in a couple of years, jeez. That's mental. So this is some, like, what we're listening to right now is a record from the early days of playing Minecraft. I was listening to this record a lot when I was first found this game and started doing YouTube videos. Always gives me a bit of nostalgia when I put it on. It's like the roots, you know. We're going back to the roots, people. What are you drinking now, says Manus. I'm drinking honey and lemon because I woke up with a little bit of a tweaked voice, I guess you could say. The 90s was 10 years ago, right? Says Pony Butts. It was like 20, 25 years ago was the 90s. 97, 92. Not 10 years ago, you're getting the counting wrong. All of your cupboards are just filled with tea and nothing else, lol, says Cranberry. I'll say that's an exaggeration, but there's a definite fair amount of tea lying around the kitchen, you know, in the cupboards and stuff. I just lost 10k harmony, says Lollipop Poop. I find it hard to believe. I don't think anyone would have amounted even 1,000 harmony yet. Unless you somehow gambled and won every single time. And then gambled all 10k away, I guess. The 90s were last week, says Shad. I feel like I've missed something here. The 90s? Pretty sure they weren't last week. Please, no, I'm not old, says Swiss Pipluck. Oh, remember the 90s? Oh. Hey, it happens, that's life. It keeps going by quicker and quicker. It's like a car racing down a highway, it just keeps speeding up. You could do a tea giveaway, says Ryan Limp. That's not the sort of giveaway I could do. Because that would require addresses and delivery and a whole bunch of logistic nightmare. For tea, I mean, you know, what does tea cost? It's dirt cheap. The 90s were great. I just wish I could remember it, says Bebra. That's a great comment. I wish I could remember it. Oh. I mean, it's the music of the 90s that I love. So much good music. And like, even when I'm like discovering stuff that I didn't listen to at that time, it's just the vibe of the era, man. It's and every like, you know, generation has its kind of sound and era. So everyone's got one that they are gonna like. Those born in 1996 are 21 this year, says Shad. That's absolutely true. Good math. Good math. Like this if you're watching in 2030, says Jezza. This is a Twitch chat. I don't think you can even like the comments. I mean, maybe they would have added that in 2030, so I'll shut up. I'll shut up now. Oh. Okay, I think my inventory. I've got this feeling my inventory's full, peeps. Just a hunch. Chuck that up there. Governor, says AX, just heading to bed in a bit, but relaxing with your stream before I go. Love the bass. Thank you, man. Glad you like it. Outbully says good music, bad movie editing. Movie editing? I'm not sure. You're still a millennial if you were born in the 90s, like me. Feels bad, man, says Loga. Millennials, I find that such a weird term. I'm not sure if I'd classify as a millennial or not. But given like a whole generation, like a name is kind of, I don't know. I keep seeing like millennials used negatively, so it seems a bit like of a mean term. Whereas some of the other generational terms, like the baby boomers or whatever, don't see being used as mean. People who were born in 1996 after September 17th aren't 21 yet, says I am Da. Well, the original statement was that in this year, so by the end of the year they will be. I'm reading some messages. X, do a tour around the world. Oh, this Hermitcraft world, you mean? We're not touring on a live stream. There might be spoilers and stuff. You know, wouldn't want to go into someone's base and just show off something they've just built accidentally or inconsiderately. What's this about? Please, okay, I'm relogging. I've had enough. Hey X, are you happy when all the new Minecraft versions are coming out? Yes, it's always good to have a new Minecraft come out, that's for sure. Right, that is a lot of sandstone. That's going to be enough for what I need for now. What are we doing, X? Says Adlid. Just gathering sand and sandstone at the moment. Yeah, let's fill up that chest with sandstone and then our inventory with sand. That sounds pretty reasonable. Pretty easy to do. Asuma and teacup sitting on a tree sipping. Says Gerald. It's brilliant. Oh, I know where you're going with that one. What are we using this sandstone for, says Weirdo Liam. That's just for a project. Nothing we're doing in the stream. I'm just gathering it because we need it for a project. I mean, this is what my streams are. I've said it many times. I do all the grindy stuff that I need to do for my episodes, and getting loads of sandstone is one of those things. X, can you still turn normal sand into redstone? You can. You can also use that trick on powdered concretes, so you can change the colours of them and stuff. Let's nab some more of it up there. Almost done. Must leave a nice, clean, neat wall. Or else. Right, let's get some sand now. Let's go to where there hasn't been too much sand mined. Not sure what direction that'll be. Do you miss the old hermits of the server, X? Says Mana V. Yeah, of course, of course. We've had loads of amazing people play on here over time, and sometimes it's sad to think, oh, people have moved on and they're doing other stuff, but that's life, innit? Okay, this is all sand over here. Let's plop ourselves down here, and let's actually quickly sort out... Oh no, I don't have an ender chest! So that bed that I made was completely useless. Well, I think I'm going to pick up some sand until the baddies come, and then we're going to head out of here, because I can't be bothered to be dealing with those baddies, you know. Let's just make sure our sand is still topped up. I didn't actually really need to gather sand now. It's always a good idea to keep lots of it. X, what are these harmonies for, says Armo. I don't know yet. I don't know. I need to find out what kind of features they're going to add to the like reward system for it. So I want to add rewards, but I don't know what they're going to be yet. RIP that desert. I am new here. Lol, says Deads. I mean, there's been many of us hermits on here mining this desert. It's kind of wrecked for as far as you can see. Oh, there we go. Lizzie Best says, good morning, Asuma. Good morning, Lizzie. Ah, another one. What's going on? Okay, I'm relogging. I'm having enough of this. Hey, Asuma, do you still do mini-series of other games? And if so, could you do one on Subnautica? I mean, if it calls for it, I'll do one, but I haven't seen a game I've wanted to do on YouTube for a while. I have been playing Gemcraft on my live streams. If you go to my second channel, actually, there you'll find Castle Story and Gemcraft we've played recently. You should be able to get bits with Harmony, says Alec Grodek. Now that would be a good idea, but unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be possible. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what the Streamlabs people add. There's also a giveaway system. I've been wanting to do a giveaway, but I can't seem to get information on how it works. Right, still no baddies coming to kill me, it would seem. Maybe that's because Zedaf's online. Maybe all the baddies are in his area. Castle Story is a really cool game, says Pitplub. It is. I need to do another stream of that soon so we can continue with our castle building. Although I did want to investigate like some cheat codes and maybe play like a versus map, but give myself loads of units so we can get going really quickly. That'd be cool. Would you rather YouTube or Twitch, says Vista? If you had to make me choose between the two, I'd probably just continue doing YouTube. But I love doing both. I love that I can do both. You are on fire and lighting up the place. Thank you. Now it's dark again. Oh, I hear another spider. I'm slightly concerned, peeps. Oh, is that my inventory full? Well, that's a sign of the times. Maybe it's time to do the off. Oh, it's time to do the off! Okay, okay. I'm going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cruel desert. I'll leave. Oh, it's like shooting me in the butt. Okay, that's not our temple, is it? Yeah, this player is well and truly... This area is well and truly wrecked. You can see all the wreckage as we fly over here. Loads of it. Assuming, did you know that the old hermits should do Hermitcraft 7, episode 1, date April the 1st? I don't know what you're referring to, but that's not a thing that I'm aware of. There's no date set for Hermitcraft season 6. Wait, 7? X, do you like GTA? I love GTA. I was just learning about the record sales of GTA 5. It's like, I think, the 4th or 5th biggest selling game of all time. I was like, oh wow, it's done really well then. And I thought, I haven't played that game in yonks. I was actually looking up the other day, like, is GTA 6 going to come out anytime soon? And it looks like the way they set up GTA 5, they tried to build the game as a like long-term online experience, and so it's going to be probably quite some time before they do number 6. So I was thinking, oh, maybe I should play a little bit of 5 then, scratch that itch. You could play it on PC. I never actually did. I actually buy that game? I can't remember. I think I borrowed someone's GTA 5 and played it through, and really enjoyed it. But I could get it on the PS4. I could get it on the PC, but I don't know. Now I'm thinking it would be a waste of time. Like I should be practicing guitar, you know. X, do you think the old hermit should be invited to the Hermitcraft 5 world to see what you're doing? Says Martin. I mean, if one of them wanted to come on and tour the place, they'd probably be welcome to if they were to ask. But I don't know. I wouldn't expect something like that. Look, when people move on, they do their own thing. You know, they're doing other stuff now. It's not like they're thinking about coming on Hermitcraft. Governor says, besides Minecraft, what would be your all-time favourite game? Doom, Diablo, and StarCraft. There are a couple others I really like. Okay. Where am I putting this stuff? I think actually we got a chest. Ah, we do. This thing, it needs sand. There you go. It needs sandstone, so we'll pinch some out of here. Oh, there you go. Is that it? No? There's more than that. That was weird. Didn't want to go in there. Okay, I've got some junky chests over here for sorting stuff out. Lol Bozo's leaving chat. See you later, buddy. Have a good sleep. Mr. OW says, have you ever played Overwatch? I've not. Okay, there we go. Right, so we've filled that thing up. Now where do I want to put the rest of this? Because I've got a feeling what I got over there is all going to be filled up. No, actually it wouldn't be filled up, because otherwise I wouldn't be over here. Actually, do I even have a sandstone chest? What's going on? What is going... Do I not have a sand and sandstone chest? That seems mad that I haven't set that up yet. There really isn't a sand and sandstone one, is there? So that's walls. Oh, I guess we'll set one up then. That's for one lava bucket. Entire chest, one lava bucket. Right, let's take that out. Let's do half sand, the other half sandstone. Very good. And we can put the rest of this in. X, have you ever played World of Tanks or World of Warships? I don't think so. Don't really play a lot of games, me. It's not my thing. Chuck these up here. And you can go in there. Cool. Cool, looking good. Obsidian, we got some. Oh my god, I got a lot of obsidian. How did I get so much? X, have you ever played some type of Pokemon main series game, says Cyan Mine. I think I played like the Pokemon original way back in the day. Briefly played it, like for an hour. And I made my own Pokemon game back when ROM hacking was all the rage. But it was pretty pants. Right, so, what's next on the list? We've done the sand and sandstone, that's pretty good. We gotta sort out the water drops. Oh yes we do. So I'm gonna need some scaffolding of some sort. Actually, I could just use some of that stone that's down there. Right, let's drop in. That almost killed me. Don't forget to pick up an ender chest. Naked without it, says Queg. Yep, we kind of are, aren't we? There we go, ender chest. Let's grab it. I could have picked that one up, and if I'd have used this pick, that would have been a tremendous double dip. Okay, so if we look at... Oh my god, is there like a random road block there? Great. If we look at the water falling down, we need to look at it from the other side. Hey X, how are you enjoying Fullcraft, says Widolium. Actually, it's Weirdo Liam, isn't it? Enjoying it. It's good. It's good. I like it. So, yeah, the way that water drops down there, not too keen on. I got a different idea. And actually, what we need to do is probably fly up like this, because the rocket lasts forever. Drop back down. All of this is amazing. And we'll just pop off over here. Ah, perfect. So I should have probably brought some cobblestone with me. I did bring some cobblestone with me, you fool. There it is, there's that cobblestone. Told you I brought it with me. Governor says your killing idea for the cows was awesome. I might punch that for a farm I'll be making. Punch? Pinch? Or was the punch a pun? Because of the axe? Well, the axe isn't really a punch, is it? There we go. We're actually just going to get rid of those entirely. Now everyone's going to tell me about how amazing they were and why you're removing them. What sort of special talents do you have, says Adlid. I don't know. Really? Playing guitar? Is that a talent? Special talents. Feel like you're asking for something and I don't know what it is. By the way, we had a new subscriber with Amazon Prime. It's And Warai. Thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate that ever so much. Reminder to all the new people subbing, it is September. 50% off of all subs, this channel or any others. It's a Twitch thing. V3 Ron says X. Updating the server to the pre-update? Nah, gonna wait. No need to rush it. Let's see what changes. As you saw, water changed, so that red, as you saw, you might not have seen it. El Mango put out a video showing how water had changed, and the changes are pretty significant. I got a noise in here, donation here from Spangleboo saying read to yourself. Well, let's take a moment of silence while I read to myself. Oh! Oh, well, thanks for letting me know. I don't want that to be a thing. I wish... Oh, that kind of... I didn't know that. I don't want it to be that way. I want to use Harmony to reward people who can't interact or reward or be... yeah, it's supposed to be for people that can't do that. Spangle, you know, as always, I appreciate the donation and support. I will have to go look into that. That really sucks. Because that throws it way off balance. That's not cool. I guess when I was setting it up, there was no mention of that. That's kind of pants. Sorry, that's annoyed me now. But obviously, I need to know. Right. And we got another one. It's Freak Burrito. Resubscribing for 9 months in a row with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your continued support, man. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Have a good time and all of that. Now we've got to remove these suckers. Which will be nice and easy, actually. Assumer. Oh, sad sounding music, says Lady Ramstein. I like this music. It can be sad, that's alright. Kishimugo says X. You didn't have a chest for sand and sandstone because you already have separate bulk storage for them. Now, before you say that's a derp, it's kind of not. I think we just avoided a derp. Do you know why? Do you know why? Because, yep, we got storage for them over that side, which I neglected to go and check. That was probably a derp. Still a good idea to have a chest on the other side, just in case it overflows. Then they got a place to go to, right? Right? That's definitely a good idea. I totally just thought of that, and, you know, totally cancels out the derp. How to sub with Amazon Prime, says Dear Old Laws. Well, I don't have Amazon Prime. When I'm on Twitch, there's all these big, like you can't escape it. There's all this big stuff at the top of the screen about use Amazon Prime and stuff. So, I'd say just probably have a look around. It shouldn't take you long to find it. Right, let's go remove that one annoying ghost block over the side here. Well, it's not a ghost block, is it? It's one that stayed behind. Oh, there's another one there. Get out of my base. Xavier 5095 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate the support. I hope you enjoyed today's stream and have a good time. And I did read out Freak Burrito, didn't I? Yeah, I seem to remember reading it out. Cool. Alright, so now the base looks slightly different with the water removed. A little less blue. Ethan says, hey X, maybe hide water columns behind stalactites and make it be on both sides of the corridors to make it symmetric. I think I know what you're getting at. I don't really want to mess with the design much anymore because I feel like it's pretty settled. It's pretty good. Here's what we're going to do. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, up we go. And now down below. Down into this area. Without dying. No! I failed. Let's try again. These rockets, man, they're too overpowered, I tell you. Nerf the rocket. Hashtag nerf the rockets at Mojang. Okay, they were good for a while. Take them out of the game. We don't want them anymore. I'm joking, of course. Right. I don't want to put water going down there. I don't think that will work. Although, it would certainly fit in. Like, it wouldn't be a problem, would it? But what I want to do, okay, is make a mess. Oh, I've made a mess. I've made a mess. I kind of knew it that it was about to make a mess, but I didn't really like think it all the way through. Well, that just happened. I reckon we should grab some glowy stony. Where's that old glowy stony? There you are. There you are. We'll grab some of that. Hashtag nerf the rockets. Are they tier 3 rockets, the Swiss Pip-Up? They are. I should have just made tier 1 ones, right? Will there be an ARC server, says Awful Tomcat. I mean, I think there already are ARC servers, and I think that there will be more ARC servers in the future, since ARC is a popular game, I guess so, yeah. There probably will be. Alex Dranga says, hey X, do you know that the community will decide the next 1.14 update? No, I don't think the community decides. I think Mojang, you know, figure out what they think's best to do with the community stuff. Okay, let's put glowstone here. Ooh, why am I getting instant mine all of a sudden? It's because I'm not swimming. Aha, this is easy. Let's just put glowstone all the way up. You should add an inventory to your rockets. What? I should add an inventory to my rockets, says Inferno Flame. What, so I can open a rocket and it's got an inventory? That sounds, I mean, it's something. Hi, why am I bouncing up and down like that? Okay, there we go. Right, so, oh, I guess, yeah, okay, it's gone around there. So it's partially less a pain in the butt at the moment. We're going to have to swim back up here. What ARC servers, says Shadow Killer? I don't know. ARC has servers, doesn't it? Regular Sir, there with a tea reminder. Thank you for the tea reminder. I finished my honey and lemon, but I appreciate the reminder. Dedicated shulker box to rockets and gunpowder, says Dan the Man. There's actually one that has rockets in it already. So I'm one step ahead of you, buddy. Oh. Oh no. Okay. Now what we've got to do... Oh. I'm not learning my lessons. Now what we've got to do is wait for that stuff down there to go. That just fall into the wall. What the... Peeps! We've broken Minecraft! I'm standing inside the cobblestone... Okay, I don't think I'll ever be able to recreate that again. But I fell into the cobblestone wall. That's good enough for us. Now we're going to break this. We're going to break that. All is good. All is good in the hood. Just drop down below. Aha! Now, I'm not saying that that should stay, that it should be permanent or anything. Oh. That would break the water streams, wouldn't it? Let's see how Johnny's coping with that. Maybe that's how the carpets got messed up at some point. Oh no, it's not actually breaking it. So that don't really look terribly impressive at the moment, does it? But maybe if it was more integrated or somehow more a part of whatever's going to go on back there, it could be an idea. Odin Saxon says, if the community got hold of the development for an update, do you know how much of it would be incorporated on the same level as the Aether mod? It's kind of like a hypothetical question that doesn't really have an answer. Like, you know, Mojang make their decisions for an update, and that's that, really. If they go, oh, we want to go listen to the community, then they'll go and do that. But I imagine they'll have the last say on what happens. More Zoid Miner says, no X, the community does get to decide the next update for Better Together. Oh, okay, so I must have missed something there. Can someone elaborate more? Are they, like, you say for the Better Together update, like, surely that's, they update Java first still, right? I mean, I don't know, it sounds like they could start to divert like the direction of the development, but I'm guessing they're going to put forth some ideas and you vote, or they're just going to have a Reddit thread and they'll pick, you know. See, the thing is, if someone says, you know, I'll make it so that the overworld is upside down and, you know, gravity is reversed, and everyone upvoted it, they probably wouldn't pick that. So I don't think, like, the community isn't going to develop it. They ain't going to have exact say. They're just going to steer the ship, so to speak. They say we decide on a new boss, says Tech Now No. I'd love a new boss. Verix has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate the support. I hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time with all that. How do you get motivated to do so many big builds, says Marcus. I'm not a fan of motivation. I'm a fan of discipline. You heard me say this hundreds of times, surely. It's all about the bigger picture, so, you know, turn up and do the thing, because on the days that you enjoy it, you really enjoy it, and you're glad that you're stuck at it, and you've got this amazing, crazy big build to enjoy. And on the days where you're not so into it, you do it anyway, you get the job done, and, you know, and then when you are inspired, you're not sitting on a tiny island with nothing to do, you know. What are we doing next? What's on the list? Because we just checked out the water thing. I'm not really sure what else to do that. So, I've got 2 more notes. I was possibly going to start work or think about what we're going to do with the leather. So we got leather and beef that we need to send somewhere. I think I'm going to set up a fuel source that's going to automatically cook the beef. And then we're going to have like a stockpile room somewhere. But I haven't really thought about where that room's going to be. It's not going to be in this bottom section. It's probably not going to be on the 2nd floor. It won't be on the top one, so it could either be on this floor or the one below, and this one's pretty much finished, right? Like, there's not really any space to squeeze something else into. There is, however, a couple of untidied, unfinished bits here. That could be possibly tidied up with just 2 blocks, which is kind of sad that I've left it like that. That looks 10 times better, that's all it took. I've got to build a roof over here, I just realised. I left this completely open and forgot about it. So that's the thing, it needs a roof. It needs a roof! X, you drinking green tea? Not right now, gub gub, but I do like green tea. Anyone got information on this? Apparently the community is deciding what direction the next update goes in. Can someone give me a source or any more information on that in chat? The Dragon Spyro says, wow, the mini-games are really difficult to win. Oh, the little on-screen ones, yes. Yeah, they're not really games though, they're just gambles, you know, throwing of the dice. I guess a place I could put it would be over here. We're going to have like a corridor going through. We could have some odd rooms there, or actually, here's a good spot. This is the other thing I wanted to work on, by the way. Is it on the list? Oh, it is on the list, okay. If I go down here to this floor, so I could possibly squeeze it in somewhere around here, like alongside. So where does that end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could be left with a very cramped, maybe 7 wide at a push room. Could squeeze right there, and that could be the place where you collect the food. I'm gonna have to do this, I think, when I'm not streaming. Go around, figure out where the space is, or maybe over here, because there's this corridor. There's going to be room on the side to have a little room over there. I like the sound of that, actually. Can the next base level be purple, says Lady Ramstein. All the base levels are kind of done, actually. I was initially going to add another floor underneath this one, but it just kind of, those stalagmites just kind of felt like the natural conclusion. That being said, I could probably actually squeeze in another floor. This whole bottom floor thing is going to take some time to figure out. X, I love the orange and black level. That's the one we're on right now, Genuine Raccoon. I'm glad you like it. Is this the way I just came through? So I wanted to tidy up this elevator. I think we'll start up here. Oh, there's a cart. Yeah. With special sound effects. There's a cart missing here, isn't there? Oh my god, why do I keep walking back into it? Thanks. Thanks, I guess. Now, did I make a mistake here? I did. I remember when we last worked on this. They're going to experiment on the Java edition, that then update the others, says Kit Kat Ketten. That's weird. Experiment in what way? Like try things out? Assume it. If you feel you might want to try Overwatch, there is free-to-play weekend from the 22 to the 25th. Now, not interested in Overwatch. I don't really like shooters. Let's grab some logs. We need some of those. This is where we're going to end up with loads of stuff just on the ground here now. In no time at all. We need some slabs. I also don't have a silk touch pick to pick up the ender chest. Which is kind of silly of me. X, you should prank Iskall with a 3D Durite poop emoji. I mean, he wouldn't like that, would he? I can tell he wouldn't like it. So, what's went wrong over here? Aha, I remember. We want to have... Let's get rid of that. These things over here. Man, this was ages ago I worked on this. X, when is the next stream of Fullcraft, says Raphael. Sometime next week. Unless you think the week starts on a Sunday. For me, Monday's always the beginning of the new week. That's just the way I've always thought of it. Okay. That's supposed to go there and there. Over on this side, here and here. Right, oop. I've come down here again. Why do I keep falling into there? Why? Why, I say. Now we need a redstone block. Yeah, X, we get to vote. Are you going to be playing the Better Together update, says Tech Now. I thought the Better Together update was already out. I'm always, well, never say always, but I play the PC edition, you know, the original. Started watching your stream when it is begun, and I only just finished my homework, says Fredster. Congratulations on finishing your homework. I hope I didn't make it derpy, you know, I might have influenced it a bit. If we look at what we've got going on over here, I think we just need to continue with that concrete, and then some more slabs. I told you we'd be opening lots of these boxes here. Powder, concrete. This one here. X, do you play any sports? I started badminton last week, says Toe Bubbles. I don't actually play any, but I do like sports. I like watching sports. X, do you like fish and chips? Says Minor Den. I don't really. Not a particularly healthy... I can't get the words out. Not a healthy meal, really. Potatoes pretty much go through you. At least that's what I've read about them. Potatoes are like they're a good thing to have in a meal, but they don't really provide a lot of anything specific that you need. So if you fry them and make them fatty, then they just become, you know, they become not very good, I guess. I don't know. They become something. So we could put lamps up there, or some stone bricks. I think some stone bricks just nestled above makes the most sense. Then we've sort of continued the theme. Also, we could do with some of that up here. Bring this over a little bit. Now I added this, and to be fair, it's kind of alright. Maybe that's what I should have on this side as well. Create another divide. So we need some of those. There is vitamin C in potatoes more than is lemons, says Ethan of Sin. Yeah, but you'll find vitamin C is in most foods. If you eat lots of fruit and veg, all the different vitamins and nutrients and stuff are there. Potatoes have more potassium than bananas, says Setsumin Atto. They probably have a lot of stuff. Lenin says potatoes are great, however they are better with the skin. I've always been taught to peel off the skin because the skin kind of looks dirty, right? I don't really know about cooking it. Although I won't on Sunday roast potatoes with the skin on. I'm not sure. Potatoes are mainly made up of carbs and so don't really count as proper veggies, says Dan the Man. That sounds a little bit more like what I'd heard. Like, it's not that potatoes are bad, you just don't exactly get a lot of useful stuff out of it. So they're kind of like, they're alright to have a meal, but they're not going to do anything special. So, what did I say? Stone bricks? You get the most vitamin C from oranges. That's why vitamin C capsules have an orange flavour. Interesting. I imagine they're extracted from them. I don't take any vitamin supplements or anything like that. Although I did use, what was it used to have? Cod liver oil capsules. You see, fish oils are supposed to be quite good for you, and you don't really get them from anywhere else but fish, and I don't eat fish, so probably that's something I should do, but I haven't done. I think we'll put stone bricks all the way around there. It's starting to look nice and clean. I don't like this. Why has the entrance got to be like this? Why is there just this drop here? Let's make this a little bit more bearable, please. Thanks. That's a bit nicer. Right, so now we've got this stone pillar behind it, you see. What should we put there? Probably a cha-cha, right? Probably a cha-cha should go there. The old cha-cha. Lady Ramstein says, what are your favourite bands, Asuma? My favourite bands are, let's see, Dimmu Borgir, Rollins Band, Metallica. I feel like I'm going to miss one that's obvious. Why did I do that to myself? Let me think for a second. I'm going to open something up. Usually they all come to mind straight away. There's always 3 that I have to mention. No, I did just say 3, didn't I? Whatever. They're pretty much my 3 favourites. Asuma, where are you from? Says Sir Talksy. I'm from the U of K. Vitamin supplements are unnecessary, says Paper Cat. Unless you have a deficiency, or you're not eating right and refuse to eat right, yeah, they're pretty much redundant. They're not a thing. I mean, they're supplements. Like, you have to have a loss of them in order to need them. So unless you've got some sort of deficiency, you don't need to bother with them. Alright, so that's that bit cleaned up. That's a job that's been needed doing for some time. I don't know how this is going to like lead round to the next area. I don't know at all. I don't really know what my plans are for it. But we're going to start work on that corner soon. And when we build a building around the Iron Golem farm, it will probably make more sense what to do with this tunnel. Like, where is it going to go? So going upwards on this thing, I'm pretty sure after that... Oh, right, it's actually... Okay, it's all filled in. Then it goes to green. And then you're here. So we haven't done any work on this whatsoever. And going down, there is a minecart missing, which I'll probably leave alone. So going down, it goes from orange and then there's nothing. So what's the colour of this floor? Because it's orange as well. So maybe it should be the concrete powder. By the way, we had a new subscriber with Amazon Prime. It's Baylor Jones. Baylor Jones, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Simon Ranium says Scar probably takes supplements. He might do. He might need to. I don't know a lot about Scar's condition. What I do know, though, supplements are generally, I believe, related to diet. Unless you have... actually, no, he may do. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm talking about then. I want to recreate this over on the other side now. Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. So like 4 across, 7 in total. 1, 2, 3. This is gonna go bad quick. We'll see what we can do with that. I'm gonna forget all the numbers and do it all wrong. Do you like System of a Down? It's my favourite band, says PMG. I do like System. They're all right. Saw them live at Download. Good to sort of see them and cross them off the list, but not a good performance. They didn't really seem like they were into it. And I knew that before I went and watched. I went and looked at some videos online. I thought, you know what, like, of all the bands over time, you know, you get all like nostalgic about them and watch like live videos on YouTube and think, oh, it would have been great to have been there. I've never really watched what System's live show are like. And I didn't go and watch some old live shows of theirs. I went and watched their recent ones and they were pretty poor. You can go look them up yourself. I think Serge was struggling with his voice, but even still, like, him and Darren, not a lot of energy. Didn't really look like they were interested. Well, Scar has a neuromuscular disease, not really anything that doesn't allow him to go outside or something. Well, Paper Cat, I don't think having a deficiency that requires a supplement stops you going outside. It just means you're lacking a particular thing in your diet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. So that's as far as they come out. This has been needed doing for ages, man. I forgot about it pretty much. Didn't I say there were 3 of these? So there's 1. No, that's 1. Then that would be 2. And that would be where 3 is, I believe. So 1, 2, 3. What is harmony, says Dan the Man? It's sort of like a currency, I guess you could say, for something in the future. There isn't a thing for it yet. It's a currency for being a watcher, and hopefully I'll be able to reward you for that. Deflock, says SpinFX. I love the song Mermaider. That's a great song. Mermaider. Cracks me up. Pip my redstone, says Catching the Cat. Do you mean pimp? Pimp my redstone. Give it an exhibit. 4, 1, 2, and there's the 3. Right, it's pretty dark around here, isn't it? Now we've got to repeat what was done on the ceiling. We need some stone, we need some andesite. Let's also get the next little bit put in there. Bam! We got noises in the ear rolling in. Let's just chuck those like a so. Go over here. Okay. Do I remember what we need? That, regular stone. So we need another one. What did I say, peeps? There'll be loads of these. Didn't we? Oh no, we need another one. We need some glowstone. We're running low on that in here. Need to do some AFK over in at the witch farm now. So we have Professor Dr. Pug subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy today's stream. Have a good time hanging out with us here. We need some of them. Some of them, some of those. Probably some of these. Probably some of those as well. Right. That'll do me. I believe we need some glass up in here as well. Goodness me, are we pulling out all the shulker boxes today? It might be grey. We need to go find out if it is grey or light grey. Got a feeling it's going to be light grey. The Black Ranger PL has resubscribed for 15 months in a row, saying it's actually not the anniversary. It was almost 3 weeks ago. Ah, well, I think you'll find it gives you the flexibility of a month to resubscribe. But I appreciate it. Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Just tuned in. What are we doing, says Hermitcraft. We're just working on various bits and bobs in the base. Right, we've got to recreate this now. So, oh, there isn't actually glass there. Why don't I think there was glass? Well, that makes life easier. So we start, I just got to remember that shape. I'm so going to be back over here checking on it in like half a second. I'm really bad at doing that, like looking at something and then remembering it. I usually take lots of trips back and forth, trying to figure out what's going on. Okay, so there's the edge. I can kind of see it coming together now. 1. Did I get the second one? 2. And then glowstone goes up there, right? That kind of looks like it. So the next one is then going to be a bit lower. which means we have glowstone here, and then the one after that gets higher again. Let's make that happen. Okay. I think like this. Uh-oh. Oh no! It can't be the same as the other one. I hate it when it happens. Maybe we do something different on this side then. Maybe we just do something different over here. Have you heard of the bands Gemini Syndrome and A Perfect Circle? I've heard of A Perfect Circle. Take a screenshot, that would save some time, says Cubeds. Do you know what? I was thinking of doing that, but then I thought that means I won't have chat on the other screen, so I'll leave it be. So, make it like a checkered pattern, I think. There we go. This requires some concentration, people. I think. Did I just do that wrong? I did. Ooh. Ooh. I thought I selected the other one. So what happens here then? Well, I guess actually, although it don't look like it'll make sense, there's a hole there, so it's fine. There's a hole there as well. I reckon that's how you make it look right. Let's see, we got another noise in the ear from Madamus. No. Madam Masquerade. Hey, I got it. I focused. Madam Masquerade, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Reminder for everyone, it is September again, so you get 50% off new subs. Leah Lair says, Asuma, did you miss a donation? I did not. Oh, no, I did. No, did I? Okay, Spangleboo with another donation, which starts off exactly the same. So in my defense, Spangle, okay, don't call me a derp. Stop typing derp. It says read to yourself, which is exactly how the last message started. And I saw that, and I went, oh no, I've read that one. And then I moved on. So I apologise. I believe that means I might have missed Dorky Musrex subscribing. If I missed it, I'm so sorry, buddy. I'm a derp. So Spangle's here for donation. Thank you as always, Spangle, saying read to yourself. I'll read to myself. Ah, yeah, okay. That I hadn't even considered that, Spangle. That is another stellar reason to disable it. I'll look into that. I'll have to make a note because my time today is pretty much do this, do that, do this, do that, and yeah. I've only got 6 hours until Hermit Quest later, so I'll make a note of it and hopefully we can sort that out. But yeah, that's not how I want it to work at all. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. Appreciate it. Okay, I guess rather than going back up a notch, get it? Get it? Because we're playing that game that a fella called Notch. Do you get it? Do you get the joke? No. No, shut up, Asuma. Stop being a goofball. I can't even continue with the lighting effect we established here. So I feel like this is ruined. Like, what block goes there? None. None can go there. Damn it. What am I supposed to do? The neatness is killing me. Lavrelli says, I always watch, but it's kind of a hassle to subscribe. I don't know. Why just set up to give money is kind of complicated. Hey, if it's complicated, don't even worry about it. Okay, so we're going to end up coming to this point from here, which kind of makes that the sort of the point of turning. I really don't like it when you're building and you're trying to make something work because there's some stupid block in the way from some other thing that you built. It's never fun. It's never fun. The music is great though. The music is calming me. It's soothing. Yeah, so that's how that's going to end up going. So how do we just get this last bit together and not look like complete rubbish? Hello, just got here. What is happening, says Skydocs. We've been digging again in the desert, then we've been playing around with water, and now we're just doing some odds and sods that need fixing up. Upside down slab somehow, says Weirdo Liam. Do you know what? That's... Oh, this isn't the slab I was going to use. That kinda... You might just be able to get away with that, you know? You might just be able to get away with that. And it would go all the way over to this corner, which would be an interesting development. So, let's continue the pattern in this space then. So, we do like a so. Is it always going to... Oh, no. Because you're different on that side. Right. It's always going to be that one then. It's always going to be this one. Something like that. And then you go here. You go there. That's actually looking like it could work. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. These aren't the slabs you're looking for, says Cubez. I was looking for different ones. Hey X, because you can fly with your elytra through water, can you swim through one block high tunnels? Do you think that could be used for a secret entrance or a minigame, says Sirakayo. If you can, yeah, probably. Any kind of mechanic can be turned into a game if you've got a good enough idea for it. Okay, and we've got a noise in the air. Just gonna do that. And this side over here. So thank goodness for that. It kind of looks alright, doesn't it? I think we can get away with that one. So we have a new subscriber and it's PKWads2 subscribing. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. Joel Kip says I'm back. What was the derp? Good question. Let's just say the derp was predictable. I can't remember what it was. I think we're going to rip out the floor here. See, I'm kind of thinking, like, how does this turn? I don't think we want it to turn. I think we just got to accept that that is the entrance there, and that this is the end of the room. So, like a so. And that kind of makes one side of the entrance open a little bit. Let's actually undo what we just did, and let's go back a little bit further. So the neatness is just always a challenge. Okay. That needs to all go as well. Why do I have the sword on my hotbar? Probably from when we were in the desert. Is that where we're going to? It is. Or is it? No, it's not. I'm confused. Yes, that's how we're playing it. That's how we're playing it. So, a couple more of those. Some of these. Those will go down on the ground. And I'll be done. Oh my god, I accidentally just built something even numbered. Don't know how to redo it. Or just go with it, says Nightcrawler. Just go with it. What did I do? Okay, so... Oh, that's wrong. On the episode I'm currently recording, I kind of realised that I could have done something that meant it would have originally lined up with what I was trying to do. Anyway, let's just say it probably would have added a couple of hours of playtime for a slight bit of... You know, oh, that's nice and neat now. And so I decided to resist. I'm going to resist this every time now because I'm sick of wasting hours just rebuilding like an entire thing so it lines up with something else. And then you'll forget about it. You'll never remember. You go past it and you're never like, oh, there's that thing. It's just, you know. Now the alternative is that you now always notice that that thing is broken or there's something wrong with it, but whatever is what I say. Okay, so that has in a way kind of just about worked out. It definitely looks odd when you get to this bit, but so be it. Or we could continue the tunnel further down and then somehow make it line up with that. This is only temporary, this one, so we ignore that. Now we just have our little tunnel leading over in this direction. X, Could you make a secret entrance with concrete powder that you can ender pearl through, says Tim of the Ninja. No, because you can't ender pearl through those entities, unfortunately. So that wouldn't be possible, as far as I'm aware. X, make those stairs at the bottom. Raise by 2, not 1. Make those stairs at the bottom. I don't know. Don't know what we're talking about. I don't know what's going on, but I've just been listening to the stream for like the past 2 hours, says Eon1. You've been listening for 2 hours and you don't know what's going on. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, eh? You're listening to a derp. That's what's wrong with you. The derp is having its power over you. 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey, look at that. We could, yeah, have a couple gaps of 3. And then you're in this new area. Little room centered around that thing, perhaps. This is also going to change as well. We'll probably rotate it so you face into it that way. I'd say that's some pretty good work. Let's get rid of that torch so we can see how dark it is here. Right, so we clearly need to bring back some light sources somewhere around here. Okay, apparently that is going to be the next one over. Bam! So a little bit of light there again. X, do you like waffles? Hashtag waffle time. I do like waffles, and I do tend to waffle. After this, I'm going to make pancakes and watch Metapocalypse, says Lady Ramstein. I haven't seen that show in years. Baylor Jones says, X, have you ever heard of Rat-a-Tats? They are neo-psychedelic or electronic rock bands. They would make great addition to the stream music time-lapse for your personal life. Great jams, very interesting, very moody, in a good way. I haven't heard of them before. If you want to tweet them at me, I'll be able to check them out at some point. When is the Hermitcraft livestream day, says Adlad070104. It's on the 30th. Heavy Discus says, X, are you going to see Metallica this tour? I saw them in Amsterdam and it was awesome. I am. I got my ticket. It's not far away. Is it September? Is it this month? I'm pretty sure actually it's October. So I'm seeing Gervais in October and then Metallica pretty close to one another, I think. Maybe I'm remembering it incorrectly. Could just be remembering it incorrectly. Right, let's head up top. We're going to tidy up this shulker box mess that I just made. And yeah, all right progress there. Just some things that needed tidying up, but definitely some more stuff I could do in a live stream is build that bit up there. So that's what I want. I want reasons to stream Hermitcraft, you know, and remembering jobs that I've forgotten about is a good reason to get back on here and stream again. We've got some blocks that can go in here. We got some blocks that... It's like a game now. It's a game of put the stuff away. I mean, I built a sorting system for this, but I'm too lazy. I've got to do it now. No, wait, that's not lazy. That's the other one. Anyway. Let's see if we can put these all back in order. 4 is yellow. 5 is redstone. Grey. There's a grey one. Aha! Trying to get away. Trying to despawn, are you? Trying to get out of X's ender chest. I'll see what you're trying to do. You're trying to escape. Yeah, all nicely done. I don't have silk touch on me. Let's swap this over. Apparently Jevin's in chat. Hey Jevin, or did he log in? No, he's in chat. I believe. Or at least someone's saying hello to Jevin. They might be saying hello to Jevin even though he's not there. I don't know. I don't know these things, do I? Okay, let's keep a silk touch in my inventory so we can nab that back. Sweet. Sweet. Alright, peeps. We're going to wrap up our live stream here today. I do very much hope that you have enjoyed it. It's been a good one. We will go and do a raid as we so often do at the end of these streams. So massive thank you to everyone who has subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered. I appreciate you all. This video is going to be uploaded to the second channel, where you can also find some of my guitar videos. If you haven't seen them already, go check them out. Right, we're gonna raid Jax today, who's doing some regrowth. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Ciao for now. Bye bye.